Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Pastor Marco. This big heart dating. Let me do that. I know, like, come on. There you go. Okay. Pastor Marco, big heart dating. Right there. All right. We'll be talking about it. We have flagged Jan or green, yellow, orange, red, black. Okay, you know how it is to get worked. Kind of like with the DEFCON military. DEFCON 5. Right. So, same thing, different colors. Today, I already talked about orange, now it's red. Red is the most dangerous. They can lead to black. Oh, that person got red flag. I wave black flag. You're out. Like big ball. Oh, I missed it. Do it again. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, you're out. You done pirated. Try. Try. Yeah. Right, you see them do that, right? Okay. Well, same thing in dating relationship. First flag, out. Out, yeah. Second red flag. Third, gone. I already said that in the short. Quick tweet to the point of that. Let me tell you how this one is. You know, understand what it's the red flag for. The biggest of all, well, that's black flag. Adultery. Adultery gets many. Because God said, if you sin one, you sin them all. Because if you disobey Him, you disobey all the commandments. Yep. That's right in the Bible. Everything. You sin one, you sin them all. Yep. Okay, same thing. You sin one, you done it all. I mean, one red flag, you got them all. Here's why. If you done adultery, that means cheating on your spouse. It also means you're lying to yourself and to your wife and marriage and God. Because the vow that I take thee, your spouse's name, to be my wedding. So therefore, it means you're supposed to stay with that person for the rest of your life. If you want to play around, don't get married. And don't ever get serious in a relationship. Ever. That's right in 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Talk about dating and marriage. Apostle Paul wrote that. Good for a man not to touch a woman. Today, they do that all the time. They don't really care. They've gone very liberal about that. Very open. Wrong. That's a red flag. Paul was talking about red flags right in there. Read it. Know your body is the temple of God. You gotta stay holy. That's why adultery is red flag. Not all the others. A little smoking. Oh, that's yellow. That's yellow. That's not your problem. That person's problem with smoking. But a heavy chain smoker. I mean, the whole thing every minute. I've seen them do that. Oh, it's bad. It's too much. That's orange. But red, adultery, because that affects you if the person did something wrong. Red flag means something what they did affects you for the rest of your life. The other color, orange, yellow, it's a little effect. It's more on now. Green. Oh, you do it heavily made. God bless you both. But red, it affects you and involved with you. Because both of you have become one. When you got married, congratulations, two become one, but if one did that, it affects you. You can really actually feel that. I've heard story. They'll say, excuse me, have you gone over there for a while? You hear that all the time out there. Oh yeah, because the spouse merged with you. You're like that. I can't get my hand upon. That's the way marriage is supposed to be. Once you're married, consummated, you're supposed to be like that. But if you do that with somebody else, that person's affected. Yep, you affected them. Alright, that means also the second red flag, lying. You lied to them. Because what you did, stay with adultery. You're lying to your marriage and all that. I already said that. This means you're also lying to the person. When a person talks like that, it's actually guilty. That brings the third red flag. Honesty is always the best policy. You cannot do all the other stuff. But how about that? Relate to that. Adultery and lying. And not being faithful. 3 red flag. Out. Sorry, folks. You're out. So, once you do adultery, raise 3 red flags. It could be millions of red flags. Doesn't matter. 3, too much. 1, way too much. Oh yeah. Get the best of the others. So it turns to black. You know what black flag? It means you have to go. Now, let me tell you real quick about this part. It should really be at a subject. Who gets the house, who divorced and all that. I believe the person who does adultery lose. That means we'll lose the house. Too bad. If it's in your name, too bad. You're out. Get out of the house. Your own house. You're out. Because you destroyed the marriage to your spouse. So you're the one who has to leave. Get out. Oh, in your name? Nope. If I was the judge, if I hear all that, I use the hammer on the court panel. I would say, you're the one who did adultery. You did the adultery, you hurt her, you did all that stuff. In the house, in your name, no more. It's hers now. 100%. You may disagree with me. too bad. It's your own fault. But if you own the house and you didn't do anything, if she's the one did adultery, then you kick her out. And you still have your house in your name. But if the other way, if you're the man that did adultery and she owns the house in her name, she has the right to kick you out. You have to go. Get out. Yep. It's already 10 minutes, so you understand now that the bigot, the red flag. These other red flags can be, I can name real quick, okay? If you meet somebody online, odd hours, let's say she's from the Philippines, right, talking with you at 3 in the morning. There. 3 in the afternoon here. Why? Then why is she so busy not talking with you for the rest of the day? Why? The internet's down. Oh, sure. They're improving. I've noticed they're improving technology. Still can have internet in the Philippines. I've noticed that compared to about 25 years ago. It was a lot of time down. Oh yeah, they improved a lot. No, don't make that excuse. Excuse it, it's red flag. Not orange. Red because it affects you. The day you want to talk, you say, I'm sorry, the internet's down. Oh yeah, right. Oh, if you're really serious about each other, and she say, let's leave the website, then you're mad. But why is she still on there? If it's on there, whoa, big red flag, bigger than the RV store chain. They have those huge American flag. These big patriotic. Why that big red flag? Why is she still on there? Look at that. That also affects the line and her excuses. That's 3. Bye-bye. You have to say goodbye. Yep. You have to go. Because if you say, well, I think because this blah, 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 red flag to her, she'll try to change gradually to keep you on. Don't. If you go, if you know the way she's doing it with all the lies, go. Go, leave, get out. Because if you do, she'll hook you in. Don't. With all 3, it's black flag. Bye-bye. I wish some dating sites would do that. Well, there's one dating site I wanted to say that's much better. They can help you with. I believe they screen the members, and they have counseling and they recommendation and help you with visa as well, which is Christian Filipina. And I can see that compared to the other dating sites. They don't have anything. Nothing. It's just, here's all the profile you contact. They don't do any good. Because they're scammers and they're ghost lightning and they're catfish. All 3 are in the red flag. Matter of fact. They can help you recommendation which feed that, and if you have some questions, if you're concerned after you're reading the American embassy and the Philippine embassy for marriage feet and things like that. You're not sure that Christian Filipino had Filipino visa. They're the ones that have counseling to help you with which visa with recommendation. So, like with me, financially impossible. I'm very poor. I'm living on Social Security. I'm living in this RV. There's no way I'm prepared for that. But Lord willing, have some more money. Then I'll be able to. Because then like in the Philippines, they have regulation. You have to have that X amount of money to live there. And for U.S., it's quite expensive to be running $1,000 for a visa, K1 or K2. Plus, you have to add per deport $25,000 a year. Deport. They go up every year, little by little. I remember in the past it was like 12,000. Oh, maybe about 20, 25 years ago. It's gone up. Probably the next few years will rise to 30. So, I'm sorry if you're poor living on Social Security, you will not be able to do it though. I don't want to say you gotta find somebody locally, but if it, because of the financial reason, may not work. I've noticed some deaf people have to work extra harder to get their buy. This man, he was on 90 days fiance, he's deaf. And he wanted Sheila. He loved Sheila and got engaged. Wanted to marry, but found out all that rule after, which is, he should have done that. Should have found out before. And he was only working in the grocery store, I think, a warehouse, something like that. Not so much money at all. Part-time job. I think he was living with his mother. I've seen several old men live with their mom, looking for a foreign bride. Not good. You need the money. Well, his attorney told him you have to wait 3 years because you have to build up his credit and his earnings, because you have to show the IRS, because you got to sponsor your bride. You have to have $25,000 to support her, but more for yourself. So that's why, his name is David. He has to have 3 jobs now, working full time. I see him on Instagram. So he has to work hard, not saying too much. He has to work, support her and work to get her over here. Now it's been 2 years, so we'll see what happens next year. My friend from Florida, he worked really hard right in the beginning. And he was really blessed to have his bride over in 2 years, because that's the time of the K1 visa. And it was approved. Wow. Good for him. When I was there, he didn't have a job. He worked hard, 2 jobs. 2 full time. He brought her over. And she had a college degree and he didn't. And she became an accountant. Now she's living off well. Because she worked hard. He passed away, gone home with the Lord. He's the one, I picked him up with her. So, never know. Alright, wow, 20 minutes, so I gotta go. Sorry about that. Tomorrow we'll talk about Black Flag. Thanks for watching. God bless. Any questions? comment below. And please check out Question Filipina. Alright. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.